Hello everyone, this is Ultra Lavos, playing The Legend of Zelda on the NES, but not the way you remember it. Everything has been randomized. This is the Zelda 1 randomizer created by Fred Coughlin. It's been around for a while, it's gone through updates, new features get added and stuff. Pretty good community, people that race this and play it, and trying to get better at it, so hopefully one day I can do some races. Now this has already been recorded. I played through this last night actually, so I wasn't doing any live commentary. Hopefully the game music comes across in this. I think it does when I'm playing back clips and recording over it. We'll see. But right now, just looking at the program, this is just the summary of everything here. So first quest, overworld. Dungeons are new shapes, not any of the old ones. Community hints, so there's not going to be any helpful hints in here, just, you know, funny sayings and stuff. Easy start shuffle, and some other things that you could have read over. I'll go over it as we get in here. So yeah, practice number 1. There's a tracker I got going on up there, so y'all can see what I found, make it easier to follow along. Back on the randomizer screen, if you put in the Flagset and the seed, you could play this exact same one. If you want to do that before you finish watching this video, see how far you get and how quickly. Anyways, we're starting here on the vanilla level 8 screen, so I'm deciding to, you know, wander around, check these open caves. Part of the reason I'm wanting to go over and rewatch these and commentate is to help myself see what I did wrong, you know, critique myself, see what I could have done better, all that. So yeah, found something in there, nothing useful. So now I'm going to check these Armos items. I do have a forced overworld block, which means one of the levels will be blocked by either the recorder, the power bracelet, or the raft. And I also have allow wooden sword blocks. Look at that big secret, 126. So the amount you get for the small, medium, and large secret can be randomized between a certain range. That was the big secret. There's 3 of those on the first quest, overworld. But the wood sword, instead of always being in an open cave, it could technically be blocked if the item under the Armos is something that could block it, like the power bracelet, the ladder, the whistle, the raft. So, did I pick something up there? I should have been paying attention. Right now I'm doing a bad job trying to dodge these Gorias. Yeah, not too bad of a job, but took longer than I would have liked it to. Vanilla level 2, just a potion shop. And I'm wanting to check the Armos as quick as I can, but also check things along the way. Because there is a free item under one of the 5. The location of it, where the power bracelet would usually be, is randomized, but the item there is also randomized, so it's not necessarily going to be the power bracelet. The spot it could be in, or the open stairs, is always on the top row, but it can be random which one. And look at that. That's good to see. The white sword. I haven't even found the wood sword. And now I got the white sword, so I'm not even that concerned about finding the wood sword at this point. I'm just hoping for candle and bombs. Look, trying to do it. Can I do it? Been working on my screen scrolling techniques, and I did it, and then didn't go far enough and screwed it up. So yeah, I need to get better at this. This will help me improve my speed a lot. Just this, I think. There we go. It was off a little. You couldn't see the far right. And of course I took a death on the overworld, which I hate. I feel like you lose so much time when you die on the overworld. That's another thing that I definitely need to improve on. So I'm going back in that area, or trying to, but this mummy wanted to hug me, and that Goria wanted to play catch, and I wasn't even looking. So, you know, third time's the charm. Maybe I can make it there. At least I'm not super far from start when I'm dying. Like, it really sucks when you're over, you know, in Death Mountain. You start all the way over here in the forest, and then you die with like 2 checks left, and you're like, I don't even want to go back there. There's other places to go. And then it usually turns out that what you really needed was there. So what do we have in store here in the Letter Cave? Oh, we got a shop. We got some meat. A key, I think 100. Is that normal? I think 100 is normal for a key in the base game. Maybe it's 80. I don't remember. Damn good those. They need to drop a bomb for me though. I don't know why I'm not taking the time to kill them to try to get a bomb. I should be. Because there's stuff to bomb here. But I found a bomb shop, so whatever. And a blue ring, which, you know, I still like the blue ring without playing that red ring early. Because my combat skills, they're improving, but they're not the greatest. Sometimes I get a little too, let's rush through this. And finding the map early here in level 6, which we found, was nice, because Shapes is on, so it's not your typical layout for level 6. It's going to be randomly generated as well as the rooms. Now, I don't think second quest rooms are turned on, so it's only going to be rooms you find in the first quest, but they are shuffled between all the dungeons. But what is the same is it has the same count in vanilla as 1 Triforce in each dungeon, 1 heart container in each dungeon, unless heart shuffles on, which it is not. And then you'll also find whatever items are there, so 1 item in every dungeon with the exception of 1, which also has a floor drop. 2 still has 1 item, but it's a floor drop instead of a staircase item. And then 8 has 2 staircase items to find. So that'll be the same, but what's there is in the pool, mixed around, all random. And look, a 3-headed Gleeok here, but I'm just going to run past him. And that guy wants either a heart container or some money, and he ain't getting either. Not yet, anyways. I don't remember if I end up paying him or not. So, clearing out these rooms, and of course I'm ladder blocked to go north here. It's another thing I need to work on is sometimes I clear rooms I shouldn't, or beat my head on harder rooms before looking for easier rooms. Am I gonna clear this? I don't remember. It looks like I'm thinking about it, but no, I'm like, no, we'll save this for later. Hopefully we'll find something easier room. And I mean, getting keys early is nice. 2 keys out of the first dungeon so far. And having the white sword is a blessing before you go into a dungeon. I should have used the bomb on that wall up there. I don't know why I didn't before I picked up those. I don't know why I was more concerned about attempting to bomb the darkness that I can kill in 2 hits. But I wanted to check this one-off room. Full of snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Well, not too bad dodging those beams. I mean, they look like balls, but they call them beams in the instruction manual. Couldn't have bombed up anyways, but could have saved a bomb. And here we are in a staircase room. It could be a transporter, I believe. Trying to clip, but can I do it? Now let's just grab my key. I'm gonna keep trying it because I am practicing. And look, I got it. And the red candle. So I haven't found a candle. yet because I found this so early. Red candle's way better than the blue anyways, so I'm happy with that pickup. White sword and red candle, so this should be a pretty good seed, right? Now all I'm trying to do here is I should just be focusing on finding the Triforce. So another thing I need to learn and remember is which room layouts cannot have drops in which dungeons. Because there are, I know the rooms that can never have drops, but there are certain rooms that cannot have drops in specific dungeons. I haven't quite got that down. I think level 1 can't have the single 2x3 block in the middle of the room. I don't think that can ever drop. And I think in level 5, the Gliok room will never drop. I may have that confused with level 4. Or it could be both. So if you notice, Tektites are normally not in dungeons, but there's enemy shuffle on, so some dungeon enemies can appear outside, some outside enemies can appear inside. I thought about taking that staircase for some reason, then I opted against it. There's not another item in here, so might as well explore the rooms near me. And here's Ganon's room. It cannot have a drop, but it can have a standing item. So why I was attempting to kill those bats at first, I don't know. And the compass, that's the second best thing to find when you're looking for the Triforce, because it'll tell you where it is, and in this case, it was just the next room I was going to anyway. Luckily, only guarded by 4 keys. That one wanted to be difficult. And look, first Triforce already. I think subsequent or future runs, I will try to get my timer set up to see how long these take me. Maybe even set up splits for each Triforce piece. Just for fun. Just see how it goes. I know that, some scenes are going to take longer than others regardless based on, the randomization, item placement, enemy placement, and all that, but why I didn't drop a bomb there, I honestly think I got a phone call at this time and was distracted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, let's bomb that now that we have bombs, and just a potion shop, but I mean that's good to take note of, but I got one closer to start. And I think I'm hoping that the Gibdo would give me a drop, because I'm down to 3 bombs. I like to always have more than 4 if possible. And of course, paying for everyone's door in Hyrule. At least that makes sense. I did blow open the entrance. But this guy, it was already open. Someone else did it, and I took the blame. So, as you've seen, all the caves are mixed around. If you've never played this before, never heard of it, never seen it, I should probably do a little better at explaining things that people who have played this before may already know. But yeah, all the caves are shuffled. You don't have to do that. That's an option. You can set it to make the dungeons randomized within the dungeon locations. I think that's a newer feature. So I think everything else you can separate from mixing it. Keep the dungeons only mixed with themselves. Keep everything else the same. Something like that. I did another screen scroll, so it's a tough trick to do. Until you get the hang of it. I think it's 5 pixels away from the edge of the screen, and then you have to tap up or down for just 1 frame. And if your controller does not like doing that, it's going to be almost impossible. Luckily, mine can with a little flick. And here we find level 3. So, already found our second level. This was in the vanilla level 5 spot. Trying to clip into this staircase, hoping to get an early item. Maybe a red ring or something cool, but it's just a transport, so I'm like, maybe later. And again, the map super early, so now the map usually will be before you have to bomb a wall in the shape dungeons, not including if you have to bomb a wall in the lobby opening room. And then I believe in like 7 or 8, it's possible you may have to bomb through at least 1 wall, and in 9 you may have to bomb through at least 2 to find the map. I think that's how the changes went. And I guess I didn't need those bombs. I didn't want to pick them up yet. So I up and 8 out of there. I gotta take this transport. Normally there's not a transport staircase in 1 through 5. No, 1 through 4. But since it generated a segmented level 3, there will be a transport staircase here. And I mean, we should try to see if we can figure out it. If you all have an idea of what the shapes are of the maps, if it looks like something to you, put that in the comments. It's always fun to do. I'm trying to think of what that looks like to me. Man, double fairies. It almost looks like someone like diving onto something, jumping on something. Getting ready to jump on a springboard. I got a lot of keys, so I'm busting open these locked doors without much thought. Usually this early into it, I do not have nowhere near 6 keys, which I just had before I opened that door. And look, another one already. Now this is going to be the item staircase, so I was happy to find this. And getting the clip took me a couple tries, but I got it. And the flute, which is nice early, especially clearing out dungeons, getting Triforces. You can always blow that to go to the location of dungeons that you have the Triforce for. Normally it would take you to the vanilla locations, but there's a flag you can have checked that takes you to the new locations of wherever it shuffles the dungeon to. There's also an option to have it take you to, now that's a bait block, I believe. The Wizrobe wants a meat, but I came in from the top so I can skip it. But you can have the recorder take you to unbeaten dungeons, which is cool if you find it early, because you can just figure out where all the dungeons are, but then as you get Triforces, you have less travel with it. And we found a Triforce out of 3, so 2 down this early. Got the items out of both of those levels. The red candle and the whistle, so it seems like it's going pretty well so far. Even found a heart in 3. Now I like to check this waterfall before I get up top, because sometimes the enemies up there can be relentless. So now we can buy a potion later, which is good if we have the money. I always like to have a red potion if I have to fight Ganon, especially if I haven't found either of the rings. Definitely fight the blue sword. I mean, if that's the case, I have to get that stun lock on, which I'm starting to get the hang of, but haven't quite perfected it. I've done it a couple times. So after this, I guess I'm wanting to route, I don't know if I'm going to Death Mountain. I've got 8 bombs, so I might as well. I mean, that's what I'm thinking I should do now, but what did I actually do? I don't know. Okay, it looks like I'm trying to screen scroll over there. Don't have the ladder yet, so unless I want to go all the way around to the Lost Woods, you know, that's the quickest way to get across that river. So we got 3 spots we can check up here, 2 that we have a bomb to get to, which is this screen, Spectacle Rock, which is where level 9 is in the first quest. And then that potion shop that they conveniently put right next to level 9, which I loved when I was a kid, having that right there. because I definitely needed potions going through that dungeon when I was younger. Damn Wizrobes and Patra. And it's cool that these Gibdos are here. I need to use my bombs more frequently, I think, for combat, just to make things quicker, but bombs are sacred to me, so I need to get the hang of not taking damage and forcing the 10th enemy bomb and getting better at that too, but I think that'll come with time. And look, the boomerang, so excited. Get that banana. The best item in the game now. But I still like to pick it up because I can stun enemies and get through some tough screens when I just have the green tunic, because I'm not the quickest at screen scrolling through screens, so Lionels and if there's Wizrobes out here, even Levers, give me a hell of a time because I'm not quick enough. As we find level 2 in the potion shop next to Spectacle Rock. And speaking of Lionels, they're here in this dungeon. And we got a heart early, so it's possible I can pick up the white sword item when I find it. I have that randomized to, normally I think it's 5 hearts in the vanilla game. You can set it in here to be 4 to 6 hearts randomly, it'll decide, and the item is obviously not the white sword because I already have it, it's in the item pool, so it could be anything. With the exception of the magical sword, that is the one thing, that and the wood sword are not randomized in the pool. Wood sword's always in an open cave that you can get to, or if you have the flag on, like I said, a lot of wood sword blocks, it could be somewhere that you need to use the item you get under the armos to get to. And the magical sword is in a random cave somewhere, and you can set that, I believe, is that 12 hearts in the original game to get, and I think it can be anywhere from 12 or 10 to 14 if you have that flag checked. So hopefully we can clear out this level 2 quickly. Is this a staircase? It is. Is it segmented or is it our item? Another segmented level, so 2 and 3 are both segmented. I also have the flag on. If I get the book, it also not only does it make awesome fire from your wand, which you can use to immolate yourself and enemies, but it will also be an atlas, so it will just automatically give you the map for all the dungeons, which is cool, you know, giving the book a use that makes you kind of want to get it, even though it has that downside of setting yourself on fire a lot. And I decided to up an A, check out somewhere else in here. You can also have the book be used to understand old men, which means basically anyone that has dialogue in the game will say some gibberish or something. It'll all be the same, some phrase that's not helpful at all. And if you have helpful hints on, and you have the book as being able to understand old men, once you find it, you can actually get those hints. Which I'll put hints on at some point, so I can go over how those work if you all don't know. But for now, they're not on. We're not going to worry about it this run. There's a Goma there, so don't have a bow yet. Hopefully that room is nothing I need. And this is level 2, so the item's going to be on the floor or after we beat the enemies it'll drop. It's not going to be in a staircase, that's why I wasn't that worried about that staircase. So obviously that push block would have been a segmented staircase because we're in 2 and there is no item staircase, so I don't know why I was questioning it. These blue Lionels, they will drop bombs. Possibly. They will also kill you pretty quickly, I think 2 hearts of damage. The sword beams. And the magical key, that's nice to find early, so I mean, I was already pretty key heavy to begin with, but now I have no worries about keys. As I just run by the door, even though I just picked it up, and I'm like, let's clear this room. Sometimes when I grab the key, especially when it's not in the dungeon, I forget about it at first till I look up there and I'm like, oh yeah, that's an A. Glad to see these Stalfos in here. I mean, that always makes the dungeon easier to clear. And that map took a little longer. What's that look like? What do y'all think there? Is it the Roadrunner? Kind of? I don't know. I guess the legs aren't. Maybe the Roadrunner getting ready to run. Someone getting ready to race. There's a key. Oh man, it's reminding me of something from the video game, but I can't think what it is. Like, that's a hat facing to the right, the hair to the left, the nose to the right. Or maybe a cartoon character. I don't know. Anyways, this door, I should have checked a little bit ago, but what's going to be in here? The compass. Okay, so now it's in a room we already went through, but I thought we cleared all the rooms. I did. I was like, okay, that's odd. Didn't I clear everything? Then I get back there, y'all probably remember what was there. I didn't until I went through here, and I was like, oh, okay, I need a bow. So we're going to have to come back to level 2 once I find a bow. So this is what we would call being bow blocked. So I'm just making a mark here so y'all can see. Normally I just write it on a notepad or something. Now we're just taking the walk of shame back, leaving there without the Triforce because we can't get it. But we're up in Death Mountain. There's still some walls to be bombed. We have 8 bombs, which is our max at the moment. Need to find those bomb upgrades. Which, speaking of bomb upgrades, you have a flag which is on where bomb upgrades are mixed between the dungeons with the different old men rooms, so it could be in any dungeon. There's still 2 of them. The price is randomized. I don't remember the range, but it's 100 give or take, maybe 25. And the amount that you get of your upgrade can be anywhere from 2 to 4, and if one of them gives you whatever number they give you, the other one will also give you the same, because they're programmed the same. And there is the magical sword, but we do not have near enough hearts to even think about it. Even though I wasted the time to touch it, I think. Also, the bait block can be in any dungeon, as long as you have shapes or first quest. And we saw it earlier. I forget what dungeon that was. I think 3, maybe. But it, sometimes just where it's placed, you don't even need the bait. But occasionally you will need the bait, and then you're like, shit, I gotta go buy meat. Also, normally in the first quest, there is no, leave your money or your life, but there's a flag, you can turn it on, so there will be, I think it's randomly anywhere from 1 to 4, maybe 1 to 3. You can also make it to where they don't always ask for money or life. They could also ask for keys. They could ask for max bomb capacity. So that's always fun. But with the magical key, you're glad to see him asking for keys. It's like, sure, take whatever you want. I like the Home Alone reference there. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. And I have so many rupees, I think I just left it there. That's why I marked it with a question mark. Alright, just continuing to bomb Death Mountain while we're up here. And there's some arrows. I don't know if I've seen arrows yet, so I've learned it's good to make note of where you can get arrows, also where potion shops are in case you need it. I like to mark the blue ring because if I have the money I will buy it. I haven't really bought the magical shield, but I may one time if I have the rupees and it's cheap. I usually mark bombs, especially if they're cheap. I had one run where bombs were $1 for 4, or a rupee for 4. That was just awesome. It's like every time I went by one, yep, let's refill. And still at max money with these secrets. This doesn't happen very often, but this is a wealth seed, as you may call it. Very high on the money. And look, I would have had to come all the way over here to get my wood sword if it wasn't for the white sword. And if you notice, there's a candle in there, so you have that option. If I didn't have a candle, I would have grabbed that, but I found the red candle, so yeah, if you find the white sword first, you know, if you find the wood sword cave, if you have extra candles turned on, you can grab that. Extra candles will also give you an option in the take any caves besides having a heart container or a potion. The third option of taking a blue candle as well. So that's a lot of times where I pick up my first candle. So here's another spot to check. And level 8. So I'm exiting and going back in just to get that top door open that was locked. When you do that, it works in level 1 in the vanilla game. You exited the dungeon from the top. So when you go back in, the game code thinks you entered that room from the top, because that's how the last transition, the last door you were going through. So it's weird. It also works that way if you enter a screen from the right on the overworld and the dungeon's on the screen, you know, to the left as I die. Then when you enter the dungeon, if there's a locked door or a bombable wall on the right side, it will automatically open. Same if you enter the screen that the dungeon's on from the left and the door being on the left. And look at that. Oh, so happy to get the bomb upgrades, and it looks like I did get one bomb upgrade already. I have 13, so I must have just not paid attention. But we got the Triforce in 8, like, pretty quick. No items yet, so I'm going back in. I don't know if I should have. I probably shouldn't have gone back in to dig for these items. I still have a lot of the overworld to explore. I still have 4 more non-level 9 dungeons. One of which is level 1, which has 2 items. So I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have been messing around in here, but I knew I was bow blocked in 2. So I made the choice to go through here. So does it pay off though? Do I find the bow? I already know the answer to this, but we'll see if it pays off or not. So I'm killing these guys to open the shutter door, okay. I do have a habit sometimes of killing things in rooms where there was a standing drop, when I have no reason to be killing them. But see, look, the boomerang killed that bat. Saved me some time. 2 NSU rooms in a row. The slow land molas. Yeah, 2 hearts of damage. Ouch. I do like the red candle when fighting these. And if you kill one and then you go back in, they will both be dead. And man, got a heart container out of here too. Spending a lot of time in here still though, digging for these items. It's, as you can see, it's a fairly big dungeon. I did not like that right side. I'm not even sure what this looks like. It almost looks like someone with a really big hat on holding a hammer. I don't know. Playing whack-a-mole. Oh, fun room. Let's just get out of here. We don't need to clear any rooms. We have the Triforce. So we really just need to search for staircase rooms, which is something I need to try to get better at. Because even when I find the Triforce, I still find myself clearing rooms when I should be searching. Or there's a shutter door, let's clear the room, but there could be a way around it, because it's not the only route. But this could be a staircase, this reverse C. That's why I'm choosing to clear it, so I'm not making those silly decisions here. There's purpose. Now, if there is a shutter door that locks when you're in a room that could have a staircase, it won't have a push block staircase. I'm not sure why that is, but I think it's something in the coding. And we get the raft, which could be blocking something. We do have force overworld blocks, so at least one dungeon, or the white sword item, is blocked by raft, power bracelet, or whistle. And we haven't found which one it is yet, so could be the raft. So I'm not super upset about seeing it, but I would have rather liked to see the bow or the ladder. Ladder's always good just to help you traverse dungeons, just in case. There's quite a few rooms that have, the ladders that block your progress, so I never frown at finding that early. I'm opting against going down the staircase for now, I think. I'm not sure why, but I just didn't want to go check out the other side yet till I finish exploring this area, I believe. I think I'm hoping if I don't find anything there, it'll take me past that wizard room I died in earlier. The diagonal room. And if you have shapes on, you don't have to worry about rooms being in any black spot on the map. How there can be on the vanilla game, usually in like eyes or the corner. That will not be a case in shapes. So when you have the map, you'll know where all the rooms are. So yeah, this level 8 is taking me quite some time to go through. And I've got the money, so I'm just leaving it. I'm wondering if I actually had the flag turned on to change that into keys or bombs. I may have forgot to click that. Triple to Dongos, but why clear them? There's not a staircase there. I'm going to try my best not to pick up those bombs in case, I have to come back through here. If I have used bombs, I can pick it up, but I guess I could use bombs to kill Keese, but why? Gels. See, look, the boomerang, man. It's helping out with these gels. If I could aim it, had a nice diagonal shot and 2 whiffs. Oh, if only it was the superior boomerang, it would have hit that gel. Still don't need those bombs, so I'm just leaving them there. This could be no, there's a shutter door, so it is not. And I remembered that and didn't even try and waste time. So I think I'm going to go to the right and check out the 3 rooms that are off to their side. And chills. Don't have to worry about them splitting when you get the white sword before you enter your first dungeon, which is nice. And they have a tendency to drop fibers, so when you see a lot of those and a lot of Tektites in dungeons that you're killing, you're going to have a decent amount of money if you take the time to pick them up. Or throw the boomerang at. And of course, I die in that room. and it's all the way at the end. It's a possible staircase, and I think I'm just like, screw it. I found one item. I'm not wasting any more time running through here. So, is it the bow? Is it? I guess we'll see. But I know I wasn't gonna hang around in there much longer. Checking the grave spot, just another potion shop, but you know, there is an old man at the grave, so I guess that's still the same. And I like to check the grave before I check up here. It's just habit, because sometimes it can be a pain getting back down this ladder. But it wasn't, because there was just one enemy on that screen. So, where do I go from here? Looks like I'm going to go check out the, what's known as the Forgotten Spot. I guess a lot of people forget to check this place. And probably because it's called the Forgotten Spot now by a lot of people, it's probably actually the not so forgotten spot anymore. But, you know. And trying to track while playing and, like, you know, using the mouse while one-handing the controller, sometimes that gets me in trouble, and I feel like sometimes I waste some time doing that. Trying to get this screen scroll off because it's a good little shortcut to where I need to go, which I haven't explored. Which, I mean, if you look at the mini-map on that tracker, you see that the Armos screen down by the dead woods. It's right there, and I managed to pull it off, so yay me. And, you know, after I pull that off, I die, so I gotta go all the way back there anyways, you know. Oh, deaths on the overworld. But hey, look, I'm back here. I can burn the bush on the starting screen, and I bought that bomb upgrade. Don't have enough for that blue ring yet, but that's nice, you know. If I have the money, I take a death, I can just buy that blue ring and be like, okay, death, you'll come half as quick next time. I haven't been over here to explore the coast or check out either this shop or the coast item. I have the raft, so thinking might as well check out the coast item, head up to the raft spot. And we got the book there, which in a normal game, I wouldn't even waste my time picking that up, but it is the Atlas, so I'm considering it. It is nice in shapes to have the map as soon as you walk in, so you're not playing a game of find that bomb hole. Which would mainly just be in 7 and 9 at this point, because we already done the map at 8. And we have a magic key, so it's not that we have 2 bombs spare keys. So. However, there was nothing at the raft spot as I forgot to mark it off. And nothing there either, so. What's in our good old heart container rock? More money. Another big secret. And yeah, I've got a bush to burn down here. But I decided to run right past it for some reason. Oh, I think I'm trying to go to the blue ring shop. So I died one screen away from it, and here I am. So, yeah. I had the rupees. I was like, I want that blue ring. I should have burned that other bush on my way there, but I didn't. Am I going up to... No, I'm just leaving it. That's not good. I don't need to be doing things like that. Because it's just all by itself there. I mean, I had the perfect opportunity to burn it right before I died. Well, we found level 9. And you notice it says realm. I have random on for the level descriptors, so it's not always going to say level. And time to burn the bushes down here. And look at that, realm 4. So what have we found so far? We found level 2, level 3, 4... no 5 yet, but 6 and 8. So we still need to find 1, 5, and 7. And we're still ladder blocked out of 2, and for the not ladder, bow blocked out of 2, and have an item that we kind of abandoned in level 8. And another heart container. I think I've had the most luck finding those heart containers early in the dungeons on this run. Which, that never happens, especially when I have Heart Shuffle on. It's like, I'm last locating both the floor drop, which would be the heart, which is random, and the compass or Triforce. So, why did I leave? Oh, okay. I went to the left screen. I'm going back in, because if there was an opening to the left... in there. Was I ladder blocked out of there? Yeah, I must have been ladder blocked. So, bow blocked out of 2, ladder blocked out of 4. Still have that item in level 8. Is it the bow? Is it the ladder? Do I want to go back there? I've got other things to explore, so I'm not going to go back there yet. Candles, 68 rupees, but found the red candle, didn't have to worry about that. I'm down to 5 now. Time to bomb the coast. We got 3 bomb spots down here, 3 adjacent screens. And look, is that the first Take Any cave? I think so. But you saw how the candle was there, so if you find one of those early, if you want to opt on missing out on a heart container, you can grab the candle, which I would advise, but it's your own preference. I do like these screens full of blue moblins, just because they can drop bombs. For the most part, I think with the exception of levers and tektites, I think all the normal overworld monsters, the blue variety, drop bombs. And in the dungeons, your Griyas and Darknuts. Wizrobes, the orange/red versions, drop bombs. And also Gibdos. Play on that recorder. What is the melody? I can't hear the music if it is playing, which I hope it is right now, so I'm trying to remember even what it was. It'll tell you at the end. That's another option you can choose to have it do a random recorder, which a lot of people have helped. I don't know who all or how many people have done it, but there's various tunes that have been put into the options the randomizer can make through a whistle tune. It's kind of cool, pretty awesome. And then when you beat the game, the very last screen as it's scrolling down will tell you what it is. And look, here we found level 7 on the screen we died on with the Armos. Here in all its Pepto-Bismol colored glory. And another Stalfos dungeon, so that's nice. 7, 8, and 9 share the same like space for it to create a map, so usually you'll get one of those a little smaller, the other two bigger. 8 seems pretty big. Not sure about 7 yet. But look at that, ladder blocked. At least we don't have to kill that big dogger. The key was on the floor, so we have the whistle though, even if we did, so that's not a biggie. But is there any way around that ladder? We can still try up and right. And of course, blocked again, but we got some bombs, so let's check. Oh, nice. Make a mental note, we don't have to kill the Dodongo because we picked up bombs. If there's a shutter door and no enemies in a level like this, usually means there's wall masters. Try not to grab a clock if it drops. For some reason, I mean, it's probably just confirmation bias, but it feels like wall masters drop clocks more than anyone. It's like they grab me. Especially when you're in a double shutter door room and you accidentally hit it with your sword. Well, up an A. That stopwatch does not stop until you leave the room. Okay, I was killing them, not sure why, key is there. Maybe just making them back off. Well, I guess our only hope is to the right. Maybe we can find the Triforce over there, and maybe the item somewhere buried in here is just the heart container that's normally on the coast. That's what we're hoping. Oh, look, there's a staircase, though, so maybe we can get the item. Maybe it's the ladder. And no, it's the wand. Which is cool, it's ranged. It does 2 points of damage like the white sword. If you have it equipped and you can manage to hit A and B on exactly the same frame, you can actually deal both that and the sword damage at the same time. So we can do magical sword damage if we time it right to things that are vulnerable to both sword and wand beams. So not Wizrobes, but Dark Nuts, Patras, Aquaminus, Gleok. A lot of things. And 7 can have a transport, it will have a transport staircase, but doesn't look like this is one. Oh wait, it might be. We found wall masters. Nope, just the map. If an item drops, there's not going to be a push block staircase. I'm thinking that's something to do with the way the game's programmed. But I'm not for sure. I just know that if there is an item drop, there's not a push block that will make a staircase appear. So it looks like we are ladder blocked here, or I don't know, there might be a couple more walls I could bomb, but I'm out of bombs. So we're leaving level 7. Almost empty-handed. We got the wand. Not really what we wanted, but not anything to frown at. And we have the whistle, so we can go check out the fairy fountain shortly. We still have all these other caves to check out, but one of the locations, like I said, is going to be blocked. And We haven't found a block dungeon yet, so we got 1 left, 5 left, that's it. So 1 or 5 is going to be either on the raft spot near start, underneath one of the push blocks, or the fairy fountain. And what's in vanilla level 3? Just somebody wanting money. And we didn't even damage that door either. So there's a bomb spot on the screen, which is good that we got bombs. That's why I was killing things. And we found our first any road. Like, we've cleared this much of the map, and this is the first any road. So these aren't going to be taking us too far away, I don't think. 2 of them are right next door to each other. So, I mean, we can travel between Candle Row and the Deadwoods, but yeah, that is very bad transportation. But we got the whistle, and the levels are fairly spread out, so at least we have that. We can go to, what, 3, 6, and 8 right now, so 8's over on Death Mountain. 3 takes us near the waterfall, 6 is up in the northeast corner, so... Then once we get some more Triforce pieces, we got some decent transportation. And I mean 7, even though it looks like it's right next to 8, that is the Armos in the north side of the Deadwoods, so... There's actually a lot of screens between the 2 if you're traveling by foot. And we have had a lot of money, like no money issues at all this seed, which is nice. And we found level 5, so I think level 1 is the only level we haven't found yet. And we got that key door, so we could go out to open it, but we have the magic key. I thought about going out of habit, and I'm like, wait, I have the key. Why waste 2 screen transitions? And I'm taking the staircase. I'm not sure why. I was thinking, you know, maybe the staircase is blocked by a really crappy room, and I know I will have to clear it if I get there, because 5 will have a normal staircase, even if it's not segmented. So I think that was my logic at the time. Ropes are really easy to clear, especially with the wand. And they give you a lot of money too, so... Hopefully this is our item. But no, it's another staircase. So that means 5 is segmented. And I don't know what I was doing there. I thought about bombing. Occasionally, though, you will have a staircase that takes you to a room that's all by itself. Sometimes it's pointless. Occasionally the Triforce might be sitting right there on the floor, so, you know. That old man's getting ice cream. So I'm still looking for the Triforce and the item here, so... And there's another Goma. Is there really going to be two Gomas blocking the Triforce? And that Dark Knight does not want to cooperate. You see how I'm trying to hit the sword and the wand at the same time? Which is difficult to do when the bubble keeps taking your sword. And I've already got enough hearts to try for the magical sword and have a decent chance of getting it. 50 chance. And there's my map, which if I had the ladder I could clip across there and get it, but I don't. So now I gotta kill a bunch of dark nuts to get this shutter door open. This is not the best room to face dark nuts when you don't have the ladder. Yeah, I have 7 bombs. I probably should be using them. That's something I need to consciously work on. It's strategically placing bombs when enemies are grouped up to help speed up combat. And the room even gave me bombs, so it was rewarding me, even if I did. Another Goma. I don't even have extra bosses turned on. And there's our item, a power bracelet. So, maybe good, maybe not. I don't have that map yet, but level 5 looks like kind of a mess. Okay, come on, ropes. You know you want to drop the Triforce. No, keys. All the keys in the world when I don't need it. My key has a lion head. I thought about taking the time to grab those 5 rupees and then decided against it. Sometimes I see things I just want to run over there and grab it. I need to try to stop that too. Goma? You better not have it. Yeah, that one room there in the west. It seems like it's just a one-up room. So now I'm backtracking. I think I'm considering getting that map. Just to see how many rooms I have left. Goma. Oh yeah, I gotta clear the room again. And yep, there's the little segment all the way over there to the left. So this is a tornado with some debris. Maybe. It does kind of look like a tornado. And this is why that staircase, you have to take that at the beginning. Well, maybe. Yeah, because you would come up. You can't get to the left here, so... go right and then down, but... It's looking like Goma. 2 Gomas. Or was there 3? I haven't even found the damn compass, have I? No. Is there 2 or 3 Gomas in here? I don't remember. But it's possible that Goma's blocking both the compass and the force. Not fun. This is where I'm realizing, yeah. Not very many rooms left. I think I'm wasting way too much time here in 5. Yeah, there is music going on good. I just realized I had to scroll down here on OBS to find it. Hopefully it's not louder than... I'm going to turn it down just a tad. I don't want it to be too loud and my voice not be loud enough. If it has been low, I apologize. Let me turn that up a little. There we go. Hopefully that's a little better. So, I am bow blocked as I try to find the icon for it. I'm not used to this tracker completely yet. I have some hotkeys set. I should probably try to set some more. So we got a power bracelet that adds 4 more checks. We also have to check the raft spot by start, and we have that whole start area as well. Plus that one random ass bush that I never burned up there north of where this seed start screen was. And I haven't checked the arrow shop there in the desert, south of the desert, so... I wasn't sure if I had checked that because I didn't mark it off. I couldn't remember. I thought I had, but... So... Am I going to head over and check the caves by start? That's what I should do. Nope, I'm going back into 7 because I have bombs and I want to check the last couple walls. I feel like this is a waste of time. I should probably just stay away from here until I find a ladder, but the ladder could be in here, you know, behind a bomb wall. And I may need the ladder for somewhere else. Which obviously wasn't I. Was I ladder blocked? I thought I was ladder blocked out of another dungeon. 8, maybe. No. No, maybe 5. Maybe 4. I don't know, we found 4 and 5, and I don't have the Triforces, so... I know 2 was bow blocked by that Goma. So yeah, I'm for sure ladder blocked out of 7. I probably should just up A out of here, but I guess I'm wanting to conserve my health. I still need to find level 1. Level 1 has 2 items. One's on the floor, or a room drop, and one's going to be down a staircase, so... What do we have left to find? We still have the ladder and the bow, which we need. We still have silver arrows, the red ring. We know the book's on the coast. We haven't found the magical boomerang. Haven't found the heart container. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots open, so what's the other item? Or did I just forget to mark one? Oh wait, no, I was counting second plus 4, so yeah, that's all the items. So we're gonna see if we have to sail for anything important. And the raft was not needed, so it's useless, this seed. Which you'll discover the raft is useless until it isn't. And you think, yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it, and that's really where you should have went. More people charging us for burning their shrubbery. And another heart container. I don't know if I've bought a potion yet, but my thought process, like a lot of times, well, I guess we still have one more heart container in the open. A lot of times I'll take a potion at that point, but if I'm running with that much money and the only thing I have left to buy is arrows, there's a couple secrets that we haven't even grabbed yet. The secrets are decent, so I'm thinking, well, I'll buy a potion if I don't see that last heart before I finish the game, but there's not very many open caves left, or overworld checks left at all, so we should be running into it soon. Oh yeah, I still have this spot to check too in that bush I just checked. Another potion shop. And yeah, I'm thinking about it. 178. I'm gonna go ahead and get my potion in case I don't run into that next take any cave. Oh, I haven't even checked level 1 yet. Wow. We're like, what, an hour-ish in or so of actually playing the game after the introduction. And just now checking where level 1 normally is. That's how this game goes sometimes. And depending on your flag sets, there's different ways of thinking and, you know, how you want to route stuff. And we're finally making it, like the last few screens we check right now, besides the desert shop and the Armos bushes, is where you would normally start the game. So we haven't even walked into this cave that you normally grab the wood sword from yet, which is pretty awesome. And we've beat 3 levels and been into 7 different levels and still haven't found level 1. And we're running out of spots. There it is, there it is. We could have went here a long time ago if we'd have routed differently, but we finally made it to the level everyone wants to find early, and hope that it has a good enemy set. But we have nowhere to go, so we're going to try the little pirouette trick. And it created that bomb hole. Like I said, the map can be beyond a bomb hole if it's in the first opening room, since you can do the various pirouette tricks to open that bomb hole. You don't have to actually spin the bombs. So. And another heart. We are almost guaranteed to get the magic sword. We have a, what can it be, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 5, so we have an 80% chance that we can grab that magical sword. Which, I think maybe I've got the magic sword in a randomizer the first time I played through the randomizer, just because I was trying to full clear everything and find everything. But ever since I tried, you know, working on my speed and getting it through it, I don't think I've had the magical sword, except for maybe once in all the different runs I've done. And the silver arrows was nice to find, but I still don't have a damn bow, so I can't just chuck those at the eyes of Goma. I need something to help me propel them through the air. There is a floor drop, though, somewhere in here. So we're going to be clearing these rooms. Lionels aren't that bad. We have a wand and a blue ring. So their shots are only going to deal us 1 heart of damage. I didn't waste the time to pick up that key, though. I was proud of myself there. And look at that Stalfos running around with a ladder. So now we have the ladder. Now we can make it through 7. We were ladder blocked in, and then it was either 4 or 5. I think 4. I think 5 was the one with the... Yeah, 5 was under the lake. That had all those Gomas. So we were bow blocked out of 2 dungeons. Ladder blocked out of 2 dungeons. But we're going to grab the Triforce in here before we go anywhere, so... And what sucks is, you know, we can blow the whistle to return to dungeons, but not the ones we need the Triforce for. But luckily, we can get to the general area of some, especially with some screen scroll shenanigans. And we don't have to worry about buying arrows now, so... Because we found the silvers, and what is that map? It's like a plane, weird looking biplane with, or it's a duck. It's a duck from Duck Hunt. Okay, so we're halfway done with our Triforces. We have the ladder, so we can clear 2 of the remaining dungeons. Hopefully the bow is in one of those, and we don't have to go back searching through level 8 again. That can sometimes be a tragedy if that's the case. And you left that one item there in a big dungeon, and you're like, now I gotta go trek through it. Check the... I don't even know why I'm checking this. We found everything... Well... Yeah, the boomerang was the white sword item. We grabbed that, so... Yeah, we found everything. No need to check anything. I guess we're going to 4. We were ladder blocked out of 4. It's not that far away. And nowhere to really whistle to close by to get to it, so... And I'm not sure why I was just standing there. Nope, one screen over. I was confused. Okay, yeah, we've only seen 3 rooms of this dungeon, so... But we have a lot of hearts. We have the blue ring, so we should be able to fly through here. We never found the heart in here. Maybe we'll find it on our way and be guaranteed to get that magical sword. This could be an item room. It's a 2-block room. Can't have a push staircase. There's no shutter door. No item on the floor, so I'm clearing this, but I probably shouldn't be. I should probably clear other rooms first. I don't know, like, it's here, I might as well try, but it's not guaranteed to be a push block room just because it could be. And this is using a lot of my time and health. And look, for nothing. For nothing. But, you know, it's out of the way. And still getting all kinds of... I have no idea why I'm wasting that time to pick up the money. It's shiny, I want it. Well, we took down the rupee boss, but there was no reward. I started to go for that key. No need to. Bad habits I need to break. Well, there's the Triforce. I almost grabbed it. I stopped like a pixel away from picking it up. Maybe 2, I don't know. It was close. I didn't want to grab it. Because I want to check these rooms out since we're, you know, a decent way in. I don't want to have to run all the way back through here. And plus, if I wait to grab it, I got full health going to my next dungeon. Because we know where they all are. We have the whistle. So, yeah. Definitely didn't want to grab it yet. And then I luckily got that fairy, so health isn't even an issue right now. Yeah, I started to clear those, and then I was like, there's an open door here. Let's just go look. I don't need the Triforce. I only need to kill them to open the shutter. And then I get punished and have to kill a room full of even worse dark nuts. So, you know, I decide to make a good decision, which ends up being a bad decision. I should have just killed the dark nuts, went through that shutter room up north, but, you know, they do drop hearts and fairies sometimes. But, hey, I got 5 rupees, yay. They could have at least dropped a bomb pack for me, come on. And we get the clock. I always love seeing the clock in Dark Nut rooms. And look, they are bomb droppers and they're being generous. This could also be a push block room. It's the same exact type of room as we fought those blue dark nuts in earlier. Yep, this is it. What is it? Bow, 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 bow. Yes, bow. I was so happy when I saw the bow here. I was like, okay, I don't need to dig out items out of any dungeon. If I come across an open staircase, I'll peek in there. I wouldn't mind the red ring. But I'm not going to be searching for staircases. I'm going to be Triforcing out. So, I don't think anything could block us. We have what we need to take down Ganon, which you have to have the bow, you have to have the silver arrows. You may need the ladder, just depending on if there's... I mean, sometimes you can get through the whole game, not need the ladder, and then Zelda's in a moat room. And you're like, well, I killed Ganon, I found Zelda, now I gotta go search through these 3 levels I left items in to go find the ladder. Now, I don't think I have the flag on. I don't have the flag on, which is allow important items in 9. The game considers important items to be the bow. Things that could block you out of dungeons and things like that. So the bow, the power bracelet, the raft, the ladder, the whistle, and the raft. So those can never be in 9 unless you have the flag checked, allow important items in 9. And can I grab it? Yes, 80% chance, and I got it. I was pretty happy. And I was thinking, oh, level 2's just above here. Not realizing, oh yeah, it's the potion shop, west of Spectacle Rock. I'm going in here for some reason, and I'm like, oh, never mind. Let's go around. But, I mean, whistling to level 8 still was the closest, I think. Yeah, I think it was a screen or two closer than 3. I don't know. If I work on my screen scrolling, it'd be a lot less of a distance. Oh, I'm trying it out here. I'm like, yeah, I should probably be screen scrolling here. And once I get it down to being able to do it on the first try most of the time, it will save some time. On screens like that where you're just doing it to go quicker. Even if it takes me a few tries and transitions, it's still quicker, you know, than taking the Deadwoods or the Lost Hills or going from Death Mountain to the Armos from the shore up there. But, you know, I might as well practice it while I can. I will say I'm getting a lot better. At first I was struggling and spending like 10 minutes just trying to do it once. But I might be exaggerating a little, maybe like 5 or 6 minutes. But back in level 2, we know exactly where we have to go. That damn Goma. Of course, we have to go through the shutter room, so I got enough gold. You need at least one. I call it gold. I have enough rupees. You need at least 1 rupee when you get to Ganon. If you hit him with the arrow without missing, you know, it's probably best to have like 5, just in case for some reason you're right in the middle of him and you shoot it and it misses. But, yeah, I'm trying to clear things out with the bow to make it quicker. Because I think... I'm trying to remember how much damage the bow does. I think the bow does white sword damage, but with the silver arrows, it's magic sword damage? I may be wrong. I think the magic sword does 4 damage. Now with the magic sword and the wand equipped, if I hit them on the same frame, that's 6 points of damage. So that's pretty damn good. Oh, look, I did that pretty slick. Now I'm going to go try to screen scroll to level 7. So all we have left is 7 and 5. They're both in the Deadwoods area. And, you know, I pulled that off. I'm proud of myself. I am making improvements. And here we are. This is a pirate ship with a fish for a sail, something like that, or a magical lamp with a genie coming out of it. I don't know. What do you all think it looks like? A Teenage Mutant Ninja Slug? Your guess is as good as mine. It's fun. It's like those ink block tests. Okay. Let's just skip the Dodongo. Wall Masters. They give you... They're in the money category too, so... Okay, so I'm checking up here just to see nothing. Aquamentus, you are a disappointment. So the only way I can get to the top is through that one room. It's possible that, you know, it's blocked off. That could be like Zelda's room. I don't know if we've seen her room yet or not. And we would need to take a transport staircase because there's always at least 1 in 7, just like vanilla. So I'm not sure why I bombed there. Because I think I already tried bombing all these walls before. Because I can go up here, and this is where we were ladder blocked. And then I had bombed to the side. Yeah, I've already checked all that, so let's just go up. Quit wasting time. Checking to make sure there's no wall masters. And I'm just clearing these rooms, and look, Triforce. Don't even have to go through that top area. Don't have the item out of 7, or do we? No, we don't. I don't know why the silver arrow's up there. I must have accidentally scrolled on level 7. We never found a drop in 7. I'll probably fix that here in a little bit, because I think I noticed that while I was playing and adjusted it. But so we don't know what was in 7, we don't know what the other item is in 8, and there's 2 items left in 9. What's outstanding that we don't have yet is the heart container from the coast, the red ring, the magical boomerang. We don't have the book yet, but that's on the coast. What's the 1, 2, 3, 4 items? Oh, something else. I'm trying to think of what it is, but the heart, the ring, the magic boomerang. Yeah, I'll think of it later. You all are probably like, it's this, why have you not mentioned that? Trying to go through in my head, like, all the different items, but... We got the magical key, we got the book. Stupid Goma. These Gomas were bastards. And look, it don't even have the Triforce, it's just holding a key, just taunting me. I really can't think of what the other item is. I've got arrows marked in level 1 and in level 7, but we didn't get silver arrows in both. We left an item in 8, there's an item in 7, and 2 in 9. Heart, ooh, the other Goma. Heart, red ring, magical boomerang, and maybe I'll hit start and I'll see. We have the wand. We have the white sword. We have the power bracelet. Oh, here we go. See if I can do it. You don't want to mess up and scroll the screen over, because then you're going to the Lost Woods. And we're going to screen scroll, but we're at the edge of the world. So it's going to take us to the other side. Now we have to do a ladder clip, which is what I was saying I could do if I had the ladder in that room with the map in level 5. I still haven't got this quite down yet. This is one I'm still trying to figure out the exact positioning. But it is kind of neat. You use it to go from that side of the world to this side when you need to get over here, which level 9's over here. I can grab this book on the way. So it's just helpful all around. So yeah, all I need to do is go straight to level 9, find Ganon, find Zelda. Not even have to find an item. What the hell is the other item? Okay, level 9. It's a lion with a rabbit in its mouth. Or something like that. I have no idea what it is. So, if you can hear the audio, so if you hear a roar like the sound that the bosses make, that means that you will be in a room adjacent to Ganon. So you want to listen for that so you can try to pinpoint his location. If you have not killed Ganon, if you come across any shutter doors and you clear the room and it does not open, that means Zelda is in the room on the other side of that shutter door. Once you have killed Ganon, that shutter door will automatically open even with enemies in the room. So that's your two main things to find here in level 9 when you have swapped the rooms and the locations around and have Ganon required, because you can even make it where Ganon's not required and you can just find Zelda. Now, she may be behind Ganon, and the only way to get to her is through him, but it's not guaranteed. Patra, I'm thinking about bombing the other side, so I'm taking my time, taking them out. What's the other item that I'm missing? There's two items in here. Let's just say it's the red ring and the heart. Let's say level 8 had the magic boomerang. What did level 7 have? Sometimes level 9 can be a maze, and I haven't quite figured out if it's best to just take the staircases, see where they go when you're trying to find Ganon. I've tended to, if I can, just go straight up, that way I know if he's in the left or right, and then, you know, if there's a lot of rows versus columns, try going across the rows. Not necessarily the top. If I can go like one row from the top across, I'll know if he's above or below me. That's basically what I do. And if I run into a room with shutters that I haven't came through and there's enemies, I do try to clear them to see if the shutter's open so I know where Zelda is. The wand. That must have been in level 7. I don't have it marked up there. Yeah, it was. I remember. We got the wand. Okay, so I'm not crazy. All we're missing is, I mismarked it with a silver arrow. It should have been a wand. But yeah, all we're missing is the red ring, the heart container. And here's Ganon. I got the magical sword, so I only need to hit him 4 times. So I don't even have to get the stun lock, really. But I'm going to use my potion. Do have the blue ring, so his hugs will hit me for 2 hearts of damage. And the pig is down. Now we just have to find the princess. We have almost completed the Legend of Zelda Randomizer on this flag set, on this seed. But there's much more fun to be had. Like, every time you play this game, it's a whole different adventure, whole different sequence of events. So much customization on what you want to randomize, how you want. I mean, you can start the game with any number of Triforces. You can start with certain items. You can even select which items you want to be in the Armos, White Sword, and Coast, I believe. Right now, the tournament they have going on is all boards, no swords, and it's swordless. There's no sword. The wood sword cave is replaced with the blue candle. There's no extra candles on, so that's the only blue candle you'll get besides buying it at a shop. The red candle is forced to the white sword cave, so if you get between 4 and 6 hearts, you have a chance to get the red candle for offense. And they made it to where your white sword and magical sword upgrades are now replaced by +2 bomb upgrades. Because bombs are a pretty important weapon when you don't have a sword, especially when trying to kill Wizrobes, since that's the only way other than a sword to damage them. And they made it to where Ganon is actually vulnerable to the wand, so it does wand damage, which is white sword damage to Ganon. So you can, because normally in the regular game, you technically can't kill Ganon even if you play through the whole game without a sword. So they did that. But they also start with 3 Triforce pieces, so they only have to find 5. And they've got to allow important items in 9, so even after you get the Triforce, you may have to go into 9, get the power brace. Or, no, you wouldn't need the power bracelet, but you may need to go in there to get the whistle, because Dig Dogger may be blocking the bow in level 8. And then you'd have to go back to level 8, kill the Dig Dogger, push the block, go down the stairs, grab your bow so you can kill Ganon. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. So much customization. You can mess with enemy HP. You can give them +or -2, +or -4. You can give them max health, 0 HP, which means they'll die to a boomerang. You can have the overworld be second quest. You can have it a first quest mixed, second quest mixed. The dungeons, these are shapes. You could have the vanilla 1 first quest dungeons, vanilla second quest, or a mixed. You can even make it to where when you start a dungeon, you can come in any edge of the map, so it's not always on the bottom row. You could be coming in from the top, the east, the west. So that's pretty cool. Like I said before, you can shuffle heart containers into the mix, so now there's even more things to pull out, because the heart containers are mixed with the important items. So now, instead of level 1 having a floor drop and a stair drop and a heart, it's got 2 floor drops and a stair drop, because that may not be a heart now. It may contain the bow and the wand. And down the stairs you could find a heart container. But I am trying my damnedest. I found the compass, which is nice, because the compass in 9 will tell you where Zelda is. Now I just have to get up to that top row. Couldn't bomb up in any of those areas. I'm hoping it's not a staircase. I see that bomb hole where that patcher was, and I think I'm like, okay, can we get there? But I may be taking a staircase that I had taken before. I don't know. I was not mapping level 9. I never have, really. I mean, in the randomizer, I mapped the hell out of level 9s playing through the regular Zelda when I was a kid. I had graph paper. I mapped everything from that game back then. I wish I still had that stuff. That'd be cool to look at. But, yeah, I even had maps of Swords and Serpents, I think was the name of it. A first-person dungeon crawler on the NES. and like maps of the caves in Ultima that I had drawn on craft paper. But that's besides the point. Where's this taking me? Okay. Nowhere I wanted to go. So, yeah, spending a lot of time here in this level 9 trying to find Zelda. This staircase hopefully will take me somewhere. You can turn, yeah, you can even turn on like second quest rooms and dungeons, second quest walls, the walkthrough ones. You can add the second quest enemies, which includes the super ropes, the Stalfos that can shoot their swords like Lionels, and the notorious red bubbles with their their blue bubbles. The red ones will curse you to take your sword away until you touch the blue ones, but you can also change what the curse is. I believe there's the basic swordless, which is vanilla. You can also make it give you inverted controls, and slow movement. Oh man, slow movement, horrible. But yeah, so lots of fun stuff. I already talked about the changes with the book. We'll try out some of these. I plan on playing through and recording some. I'm kind of enjoying watching this back because it helps me see what I could have done better as I find Zelda, but I may do some with live commentary as well. I am the hero of Hyrule. So we have completed that in maybe about an hour, a little over an hour and a half, I don't know. I'll have to see how long that intro was, because in this video we're about an hour 46 minute mark. And that was a full run of the Zelda Randomizer. And like I said, you know, every time you play through it, it's going to be different. If you love Zelda 1, oh, that was the recorder, the battle music from Final Fantasy IV. One of the greatest Final Fantasies made. I did a Let's Play of that. I think that was my first Let's Play of an actual game, not a Mario ROM hack. But, yeah, check that out sometime if you haven't. Such a great game. If you've never played that, play that. Hope you enjoyed this randomizer run. I'm going to be doing more. Like I said, I'm wanting to get some practice, so I might as well record them, throw them up here. If you all enjoy, let me know. And I highly recommend getting the randomizer yourself and checking it out if you are a fan of Zelda. There I am marking some stuff I didn't mark, and I think I was just talking to myself like, what the hell was I doing? How did I not check this stuff? How did I, yeah. I saw myself running right by that screen just after that blue ring, tunnel vision all the way. This has been Ultralavo. See you all next time.